What's up, weirdos? Good morning. How the heck are you? Fantastic day, guys. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. I'm still going to be doing a little bit of DCAing today. I did some buying yesterday. Going to do a little bit more today while we've got these prices. But the good news is the market thus far this morning, granted it's only 10:13 a.m. Central, the market has already started to show signs of a nice recovery today. Will we recover from what we lost yesterday, which really at the end of the day wasn't as much as people were behaving as though like it was? So we'll have a look at it, guys. As you can see right now, the market looking nice and green so far today. Jasmine on the day down 2.8, up 3.8 on the week, 29.5 on the month, but down 35 on the year. We are up 2 spots in rank to 94, $858 million market cap, and Swift coin. Where's our Swift coin? Why is Swift not popping up? Must be even on the hour. There she blows. All right, so Swift coin, yep, down 7 on the day, 14.7 on the week, 1.3 on the month, but up 174% on the year. We are down 10 spots in rank to 347, $114 million market cap, and volume's holding strong at 2.35 million. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. There's ZBEC. Where's our XCN? Up down 5% on the day, 13.3 on the week, up 14.7 on the month, and 922 on the year. Down 2 spots in rank to 122. $566 million market cap and 33 million in volume. And of course, ZBEC up 6 on the day, 38.5 on the week, 1.5 on the month, and 244% on the year. We are up two spots in rank to 169, $356 million market cap, 31 million in volume. Starting to see a bit of a turnaround on the day, guys. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, going over to Bitcoin, like I said, look at us go, guys. We wicked again last night, all the way down to support at the bottom of this bottom trend line of this bull pennant here at $117,000, and then wicked all the way back up, currently at $119,145. You love to see it, guys. We need a convicting move to the upside. We need a move through $120,000, and we need to close up there with conviction. Do I think that's going to happen right now? No, I don't. I think we're going to continue through the rest of the week and into the weekend. We're going to continue to just kind of do what we've been doing this whole time. It's just up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, it is possible, again, it's still in the cards, you guys. You need to be aware of this. It is still in the cards that we come back down and we retest this, or not retest, sorry, but fill the CME gap down here at $114,000. That is still in the cards. It's not invalidated yet. I would not call that invalidated until we move above. I would say until we get above 123,000, we start closing candles above 123,000. That's when I would invalidate, in the short term, a move back down to fill the CME gap at $114,000. So I did think it was going to happen Monday or Tuesday this week, but it just didn't. We just continue sideways. This tug of war between the bulls and bears just continues. Someone's going to give at some point here, guys. Let's actually clean it up a little bit, and let's put in another golden pocket here, shall we? It is just refusing. Get the hiccups. It's refusing to break out of this zone. What color should we make the box? Blue? There we go. Yeah. It's refusing to break out of this zone, guys. Just in. Bulls and bears are going. Look at the wicks to the downside. The rejections off $120,000. Which way will we break, guys? That is the $10 billion question on everybody's mind. But for now, I think we're just going to stay inside this box, and we're just going to keep going sideways. I want to know what you guys think, as always. Let's go have a look at the Ethereum chart, shall we? I know you guys want to see Ethereum. Ethereum has tested the bottom of this bull pennant range and now we are back up at the top end at $3,751. Just ping-ponging, just like I said we would, right? I said it would be good to spend a week or so in a bull pennant here for Ethereum, building some support before its next leg up, because its next leg up is going to be huge, you guys. It's going to be huge, right? Check this out. On the breakout of this bull pennant, you're going to be looking at definitely at new all-time highs, right? You're going to be looking at about roughly $4,900, $4,900 for Ethereum on that breakout, right? Price discovery mode. Altcoins are going to go nuts. And I'm just going to say congratulations ahead of time to everybody who stuck it out, everyone who stuck to their plan, who didn't panic sell, who didn't freak out, and who has just been accumulating and being patient. This is about to pay off. Good for you. Might take a few more days. It might not happen until next week, but you're on track for where you need to be. All right, continuing on here, guys, we got to do a quick thank you and shout out to the channel sponsor running a phenomenal free ZBEC airdrop for you guys. Yes, we've come together to offer you a free ZBEC airdrop, me and Decent Biometric wallet. This is an exclusive offer, my friends. They are a channel sponsor. So you get $20 off your Decent wallet, which is $30 cheaper than on the website. And you get a 7,500 ZBEC airdrop to your Decent wallet, my friends. Now this deal ends on August 5th. Use the coupon code down in the description. Future20 off. It's in the description. The links are in the description. This deal does not apply to 2x products, okay? Just to your single Decent wallet. So get yourself a Decent wallet today. You get $20 off and you get the free ZBEC airdrop. That is one heck of a deal, guys. Check it out today. All right, continuing on, let's go have a look at the Bitcoin dominance, shall we? So Bitcoin dominance came back up and retested the old resistance level. We rejected off of it, and we are starting to move back to the downside here. So that's what you want to see. You want to see that retest and that rejection, which we did see, 61.55%. Hopefully we continue our descent downwards on the Bitcoin dominance right now. And let's go see how the total 2 is playing out right now. Total 2 inside a bull pennant. Look at that. I made this thesis there yesterday. I think I said I wouldn't be surprised for us to build a bull pennant right here. And so far we are right on track with that. So far, so good. So total 2 looks good. Looking fantastic. We had to come back down and retest anyways, right? So things are looking good there. Let's go look at the Bitcoin, the M2. I know you guys are going to ask about the M2. So what is the M2 doing? Well, it is still making another leg to the upside. So everything is right on track, my friends. If you're feeling bearish, it is not valid to feel bearish right now. Everything's right on pace. Everything's right on track. We are still tracking the M2 money supply right on time. You'll love to see it, guys. Will we put in a higher high on the M2? I think we probably will, which will lead us into the peak of Bitcoin's run into the middle to end of November, and then the M2 will likely roll over at that point. So, and that's where we'll see Bitcoin start to roll over as well, right? So something interesting to keep track of there, guys. Now, we got a quick update here from Hara in regards to Jasmy and Janction. Hara tweeted out their accounts for Janction and Jasmy were hacked, okay? So Hara says, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. We have now filed for X. Please do not click any links or other information until the system is restored. So do not click anything tweeted out from the X accounts of either Jasmy or Janction. They're hacked right now. They're scam links. Do not press anything. You likely will lose all of your money, okay? So be careful out there, guys. Be safe. Keep your crypto safe. Keep it off of exchanges. All right, we got this clip that I wanted to get into real quick. Jerome Powell continues to come under fire. Check it out. Investment firm Arizona Capital has filed a federal lawsuit against Fed Chair Jerome Powell alleging the central bank is violating federal transparency laws by holding closed doors policy meetings.
Now, there's Azoria Capital filing a lawsuit today against Federal Reserve Chairman Jay Powell, alleging that the central bank is violating transparency law. The suit in part says this: Azoria believes the Federal Reserve is violating federal transparency law, and we are asking a federal judge to immediately block next week's Federal Reserve meeting from happening behind closed doors. Azoria is demanding the court order that the Fed to keep the meeting open as the company sounds the alarm on recent policy decisions, saying Azoria is deeply concerned that the FOMC under Chairman Powell is maintaining high interest rates to undermine President Donald J. Trump and his economic agenda. Joining me now is the CEO himself, Azoria CEO James Fishback. James, thanks very much for being here. So you think this is all political?
I agree.
I do, Maria. Good morning. The truth of the matter is that inflation is now at a 4-year low under President Trump's leadership. 5 consecutive better than expected, lower than expected inflation readings. And the Federal Reserve refuses to lower rates from a 20-year high. That is a life-altering decision that affects Americans all over the country. They can't get a mortgage. They can't get a home. They can't start or grow their family. Azoria is now suing Jerome Powell in federal court this morning to demand that next week's meeting be open to public observation as federal transparency law requires.
Well, I mean, they always have meetings behind closed doors. So this meeting next week is no different than any other meetings, though.
Well, the fact of the matter is, the fact that they've always broken the law does not excuse them from breaking the law. There's a couple Supreme Court precedents that have moved in our favor, specifically the overturning of the Chevron doctrine. But I got to tell you the truth, Maria, Americans are frustrated. They do not understand why Jerome Powell is being too late. They don't understand that despite inflation being at a 4-year low, that the Federal Reserve is refusing to lower rates. And so the public, Azoria, the president of the United States, can't even know why the Federal Reserve is not acting.
Interesting story as it develops, guys. We are seeing unprecedented levels of pressure applied to Jerome Powell from every single angle. We're talking lawsuits, we're talking criminal charges, we're talking the president calling him out on a daily basis on X. People are, where is it going to stop for Jerome Powell? When is he going to buckle under the pressure, or will he hold the line? Be interesting to see, guys. But either way, listen, if you're new to crypto, I got to sound an alarm bell for you here, guys. Okay, this is a very alarming statistic, but it is a very true statistic. Okay, only 10% of people in crypto actually make life-changing, true life-changing money. We're talking change your life, never work again, when moon, when Lambo kind of money, okay? And that is because the other 90% of people in crypto lose money. Okay, I know it doesn't sound real, but that's how. If everyone's making millions and millions of dollars in crypto and everyone's making life-changing wealth, why is everyone not driving around in Lamborghinis right now? Okay, it's ridiculous. It's simple math. For 10% to make true life-changing multimillionaire money, 90% have to lose. Where do you think that money for these people comes from? It comes from the people who are losing. For every seller, there has to be a buyer. For every buyer, there has to be a seller. This is the transition of money. This is a player versus player industry, guys. So this is a very real stat that you need to be aware of. So what we do, guys, we have been in this market, in this asset class for multiple bull runs, okay? We are the 10%. We have helped just this year 43 people hit 7-figure portfolios. Come aboard, guys. The link to the Patreon is down in the description. Join the 10% club. We will help teach you everything you need to know to front run this market, to make sure you're exiting this market before everybody else, so that you have a massive mountain of money to reinvest in the next cycle. Don't be part of the 90% that gets tricked into holding too long because some other influencer told you that there was going to be a super cycle when there's not, right? Join the 10% club today, guys. The link is down in the description. We're live over there every single day. We got thousands of members who are there to help. 8 different chat rooms answering all of your questions on a daily basis. Microcap gems, daily altcoin picks, all of the education guidance you need to succeed and be part of the 10% in this space. Join the 10% club today. The link is down below in the description. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.